Welcome to Living the Empowered Life podcast. I'm Tamika Lori Pugh, also known as the Empowering Diva. Each week, you'll hear inspirational interviews as well as actionable tips and strategies that you can implement into your daily life to help you live a life of passion, purpose, and potential. Thanks for spending time with me today. Now let's jump into today's episode of Living the Empowered Life. Welcome to today's episode of Living the Empowered Life. I'm your host, the Empowering Diva, Tamika Lori Pugh. In today's episode, I'll be sharing my 7 morning rituals to empower your day. And so during our time together, you'll learn how you can implement one or all 7 of these 7 rituals into your daily routine of living an empowered life. Now, when most of us think about rituals, we often think of something that's ceremonial or something that's religious. And that's right. A ritual is defined as a ceremony or action performed in a customary way. And so, for example, your family might have a Sunday afternoon ritual of eating a big soul food dinner and then having family time afterwards. And so that's considered a ritual. A ritual can also be a pattern, it can be a practice, or even a habit that you formed. And that's exactly the form in which we're going to use the word ritual in today's episode. It's just simply a practice, a pattern, or a habit. Now, as professional women, or as women in general, we sometimes have so much going on in our lives. We're taking care of everybody, our spouses, our children, our friends. We have stuff going on at work. We have so much going on in our lives that we're not taking the necessary time and we're not taking the necessary steps to mentally and emotionally prepare for the day. And I can relate to that. But what happens is when we're not prepared for the day mentally and emotionally, it causes us to become drained mentally, physically, and spiritually. And that's not good because when we're not good, we can't be good to other people. So putting a morning ritual in place gives you the opportunity to set your intentions for the day. It gives you the opportunity to connect with God. It gives you the opportunity to pray, to meditate, and to connect with your inner spirit. When you're able to set your intentions and to connect with God and to meditate and do all these things, it allows you to have a more successful and fulfilling day. I promise you it does. So here are my 7 morning rituals that will help you empower your day no matter what life throws your way. And we all know that life can throw some things at us. But I promise you, if you implement these, you'll be fine. So you can implement some, one, or any combination of these rituals into your daily routine. I personally like to do all of them when I have time, but at a minimum, I like to do at least 3 of these per day. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's dive into the 7 morning rituals to empower your day. Number 1, this one is very easy. Stretch. All you have to do is stretch. As soon as you wake up in the morning, take a few minutes to just stretch. I don't care if when you stretch, you have to yawn like I do. Just stretch it on out. Did you know that stretching increases your muscle flexibility, which is very important, right? It enhances your overall movement. Stretching also increases the blood flow to your muscles and to your brain. And then at the same time, it's relaxing you. And so it's easing tension and stress. And so what better way to prepare for the day than by stretching and being able to ease that tension and stress before your day gets started. So number 1 is to simply stretch. Very, very easy. Number 2, pray and meditate. Now, this is one that I have to make sure that I implement every single day. I don't like to miss my prayer time. So pray, set your intentions for the day, and then sit quietly and meditate. Listen, never underestimate or never overlook the importance of prayer. Jesus himself had a lot of time demanded of him. So we can't say that we're too busy because Jesus had a lot of time demanded of him. But guess what? His time with the Father was the most important to him. He made it a priority. Jesus made it a priority to wake up early in the morning before everyone else got up so that he can have some quiet time to pray and to discern God's will for him on that specific day. And so remember, prayer is talking to God. Meditation is simply sitting still, being quiet, and listening to God. You have to do both, pray and meditate. And your prayer time and meditation time doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or spooky. Literally, grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of hot tea, set a date with God early in the morning. Believe me, your inner spirit will thank you for it. Number 3, draw inspiration. You want to make sure that you are feeding your spirit with something inspirational every day. You can read a book. You can listen to an inspirational podcast like Living the Empowered Life, read the Bible, whatever it is that you can draw some sort of inspiration from. A lot of times when I'm working out, if I'm at the gym, I'm on the treadmill, if I'm doing my power walk, I like to listen to inspirational music, gospel music. I love to listen to inspirational, motivational speakers just to inspire me for the day. So read inspirational messages, listen to inspirational messages. Get yourself a book of inspirational quotes that you can read or messages. I promise you, this will make you feel so much lighter. It'll make you feel happier and more liberated. So find something that you can draw inspiration from every single day. Number 4, visualize. Visualize your desires. One of the things that I like to do early in the morning when I wake up, even before I get out of bed, I love to just lay there and visualize how I want my day to go. This allows me to set my expectations for the day. And so what you can do is just in your mind, go over what you want to accomplish for the day. What are your expectations for the day? Visualize it turning out exactly the way that you want it to turn out. Another thing that you can do when it comes to visualizing, you can use a vision board to help with this. Vision boards are really great when it comes to visualizing your dreams, your aspirations, and your desires. It is still the beginning of the year. We're still in January, so it is the perfect time to go ahead and work on your 2020 vision board. I personally like to work on my vision in quarters, and so first quarter vision board, I want to work on expanding my business. And so everything on that vision board is specifically geared towards the things that I need to do to expand my business. So whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever it is that you want to accomplish in life, think about doing a vision board. Visualize your dreams, visualize your desires. Number 5, practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude is one of the best morning rituals that you can implement outside of prayer and meditation. One of the things that we practice in my household, and I talked about this in the 10 Commandments of Self-Love, is we practice gratitude by implementing 3 blessings or 3 good things that happened that day. And so at the end of the night, we each share 3 blessings or 3 things that we are grateful for that happened that day. As a morning ritual, you can do this early in the morning when you wake up. Once you've done your prayer and meditation and you've done all your stretching, just go ahead and write down at least 3 things that you are grateful for. It can be your health, your family, the opportunities that have been presented to you. But write down at least 3 things that you're grateful for. And it can be more than 3 things. So write down everything that you are grateful for that day. You see, when you appreciate what you have, more good things will find their way into your life. So practice gratitude. Number 6, let go of negativity. Let go of negativity. With all the negative things we see on TV, in the media, just in the world around us, we don't need any more negativity in our lives. What happens is when you harbor negative thoughts, negative feelings, only thing it's doing is bringing you down and preventing you from being the best version of you. is preventing you from living the empowered life. And that's what life is all about. That's what this podcast is about, right? Living the empowered life. So in order to do that, you have to let go of negativity. Start changing the tone of your thoughts from negative thinking to positive thinking. So, for example, instead of thinking, man, today's going to be a rough day, it's just going to be a bad day, change it to, I'm expecting something amazing to happen today. See how easy that is? Change your negative thinking or your negative thoughts to something positive. Let go of negativity. Why? Because we're trying to live the empowered life. And last but not least, morning ritual number 7. Use affirmations. You'll often hear me talk about mirror work. And mirror work is simply going over to the mirror, looking yourself in the eye, and repeating or reciting positive affirmations to yourself or speaking life over yourself. I love to do this every day. I have to make this part of my morning ritual in order for me to have a productive day. And so come up with your own slogan, come up with your own saying, but something that pertains to you and your particular situation so that it'll inspire you to be at your best for that particular day. What I've learned is that positive affirmations serve as a great way to program your subconscious mind and to help you perform well so that you can have a positive mindset throughout the day. And so here are some sample affirmations for those of you who may need just a little bit of help in that area. This day brings me nothing but joy. Today is going to be a really, really good day. I am cool, calm, and confident. I fill my day with hope and face it with joy. I choose to fully participate in my day. So those are my sample affirmations. Again, you can come up with your own slogan, your own affirmation that really speaks to who you are and what it is that you need on that particular day. So those are my 7 morning rituals to help you to empower your day. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap of those. Number 1, stretch. Number 2, pray and meditate. Number 3, draw inspiration. Number 4, visualize your desires. Number 5, practice gratitude. Number 6, let go of negativity. Number 7, use affirmations. And there you have it, my 7 morning rituals to empower your day. As I stated earlier, you don't have to implement all of these at once, but start off with at least 3 at a minimum, and then work your way up to all 7. If you desire accountability or need additional coaching in the area of personal development, consider taking my coaching program, 6 Weeks to Living an Empowered Life. You can receive more information about coaching at tamikolaurie.com. Listen, it is my heart's desire that these 7 morning rituals will help you live each day with passion, purpose, and potential. Remember, a morning ritual gives you a reason to get out of bed in the morning. It's time to discover and live your life purpose. It's time to value yourself. It's time to set goals that are going to move you forward in life. It's time to rebuild your confidence. It's time to fearlessly walk in your authentic power. And ladies, it's time to live the empowered life.